Hello and welcome. And/or welcome, yeah. Alright, time to get all busy. I've been for the past couple days, I've been starting this after a bunch of time with 7 days today, so I've been tired the whole time. You know, so I want to flip-flop it this time. Start off with this, so I can do a nice chunk of flim-flam, get some stuff done, get stronger. Stronger and stronger. Ooh, 1 minute. Oh my gosh, world boss. I can't make it there in time. World boss in 1.5 minutes. Oh my goodness. I am getting stronger, but I just entered World Tier 4, which means all my gear is being moved over between Sacred and Ancestral, and everything needs tempering, and I have to move over a bunch of aspects, and I have to reroll or enchant items, and all of that costs gold. All of that costs high-end resources, which requires high-end legendaries to be broken down. And it costs a lot. It costs like 11 of these coiled flimflams, whatever they're called. I need some material in abundance derived by breaking down a ton of legendaries to modify the gear I get. Every time I get something, I have to do a bunch of modification to it. You know. But, hey, we have a world boss right now, and we're in time. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
Well done. Thanks.
Alright, here we go. Boss fight. Anybody else here playing the game? Enjoying the season? What class are you? I'm enjoying it. Uh-oh, he's level 90. All day, all day, all day, all day, all day. Blam. I can do this all day. Woohoo! I'll make sure to get my stacks up. There it is. Ashava the Pestilent. I have a lot of stamina generation. Got to avoid this poison. Yeah, so I have to do a bit of everything. I also have to make sure to continue doing nightmare dungeons. So I might do a couple of those. But all of that costs sigil powder. So I'm hoping to get the pre-sigil powder and or pre-sigils by doing the Tree of Whispers. So a great way of completing the Tree of Whispers is through the Helltide as well. It's a win-win. With the Profane Mind Cage to increase the enemy level by 10. And the occasional boss battle thrown in. Might want to stay there and do the boss over and over and over again. Yeah, I think I missed a couple boss battles yesterday, but I've already completed like 3 or boss fights so far in this season. Or 2. That was kind of painful. That was kind of painful. Wow. Yes. Oh boy. And then Just like that. A lot of people here. Not today. Whoa. Oh my gosh. The bloody blade of yore. He's almost down.
This will be the last stupid mistake.
Yay. Well done.
Impressive.
All done. Well, that was excellent, huh?
I'll be seeing you.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, killing enemy while berserking has a chance to increase the cooldown. Reduction of my brawling skills for 2 seconds. 925. Lucky hit chance. Out of resistance. Not right now. I'm waiting a bit before replacing my items. But, yeah. Well, I'll keep that item, okay? I'll keep that item. This right here is a mace with some good stats on it. Ow. We're not really doing overpower damage, but I might do it very soon. I'll keep that item as well. You're gone. I'm also looking at these aspects because there's new aspects added to the game. Alright, let me go straight to the Helltide. And try to complete one of these challenges before it's too late. I open up like one box. Okay. And then I'll go turn in the Tree of Whispers, and it'll probably give me a sigil at that point. I currently have no... Ooh, I do have a sigil. I also have to complete the strongholds because sometimes I'll get a sigil, but it's behind a stronghold access. Here we are. I don't have a profane mind cage, but I'll get one once I hit the frenzy level. We have 49 minutes left in this thing. Here we go. My goal right now is to complete these challenges. There's a challenge here to get 100 of these motes. Yep, and the enemies are also dropping the aberrant cinders, which are used to open up treasure chests within this realm. If you know what I mean. Oh yeah, very nice. Just gotta enhance more of that. Very good. And I really have to grind some nightmare dungeons. Once I'm about level 85, I can start doing the glacial fissure. Right now I'm level 79. 4 times a level I get Paragon points to dig through the Paragon board, heading towards these nodes to activate. Give me powers. But a Hellborn's coming right now. Right now. We go across. And boom. Right across. Oh boy, don't you dare get me. He might get me. Hellborns are pretty powerful beasts. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, let me go ahead and use that Profane Mind Cage to increase the enemy level by 10. Which increase XP gain as well. So right here I have to stay around this Soul Spire. It's going to drain my life. It's really a challenge of survival. But it spawns a bunch of enemies. I'm unlocking these tiers in the Battle Pass. I haven't activated the Premium Battle Pass. I'm sort of saving it for the next season. If I could do that. I don't know. If I'm even able to. Alright, I'm level 80 now. So I've unlocked, ooh, an ash as well. An ash, new potion, maybe even new gem tier. So the new challenge gives you the option. Oh boy. Oh, I'm hurting. The new challenge, the Infernal Horde, gives you the option of getting either gear, materials, or gold. And for the materials, it gives you a bunch of gem fragments. It's fantastic. Oh no. Okay, let me go around over here. Immortality. Okay, very soon it'll be ready. Forgotten Soul. We'll do this event over here. Yes. Hey, old Chris. How's it going? Rockin' and rollin'. Super strong like. I'm hopping around like a bunny. Boing. So I heard that new Borderlands movie got it got a between 0 and 3% score on Rotten Tomatoes. IGN gave it a 3 out of 10. Did you watch my Borderlands 3 stream? Had a great time. Beast? I think you did. I think you did. Borderlands 3 situation. It said that it was just the most superficial telling of the story and characters and world building, and it's way too PG-13, and it doesn't have like dismemberment or anything like that or whatever. I don't know. Something. All right. Get out over here. I'm gonna go knock out this next quest. Or event, I should say. As it were. I want to be faster. I'm sort of focusing on that right away. Uh-oh, treasure goblin. I'm just wild about goblin. And goblins wild about me. I feel pretty powerful right now. Roughly. Roughly. Someone just spawned the boss. By the way, I want to open up the mystery box before leaving this part of the map, which is right around the corner. I think it costs $250, $275, somewhere in there. Right now I have $247. You can see how much I have in the upper right hand corner of the screen next to the mini-map. Right here's an event, Jar of Souls. We just have to kill these enemies within the perimeter and collect these green souls. Oh yeah. I'm loving this death blow. It's free. If I kill something, it'll reset. I have this ability to make it be used twice. And I have it where I make it really powerful after spending a bunch of fury, I think. Alright, that's done. Yep, my next weapon mastery skill, blah blah blah. It says after spending 100 fury, my next weapon mastery skill within 5 seconds deals 90% more damage. Yes. Dust devils. Can't stun enemies. See, I'm trying to change out some of these aspects, but I don't have the material, which is hilarious. Charge. Unstoppable, unhindered. I'm using two abilities, or two aspects that pull enemies towards me. This helmet here, no. This chest here, the Wild Bolt aspect, which I think is new for this season, the Wild Bolt. Every 2 seconds, distant enemies are pulled in towards me and take 10% increased damage for 3 seconds. That's cool. Alright, let me head on down to the Tree of Whispers. Tropical Storm Debbie. Debbie. High winds and rain. I hope your power and internet and all that are just fine.
It is done.
It is done. A lot of stuff. There's a compass. Okay, I have to put everything else away. Well, I'll just look at it. I'll look at it now. Nope. 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 It's in my best interest to break everything down right now. I already have replaced everything from sacred to ancestral. It might not be the best, but at least it's better than sacred. But now 920 item level 925 gear is dropping, which is the highest through various means. So there's going to be some really good stats here. I'm just looking for anything that's really super obvious. Super duper obvious. Okay. I'll break this stuff down. Put away this stuff. And roll out. Damage while berserking. Okay, I'm going to head on down across the map to open up the... I'll probably have an event right here, but I want to head to the other middle event. See the event active. Usually whenever you teleport out and back in, the event resets. I want to head to the next event over to complete that, and then open up the mystery box, and then head toward this other Grim Favor situation where I turn in the bounty after harvesting 100 motes from the enemies. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Hello.
Greetings.
It is a good looking horse, to be honest. Oh, they're frenzied. The enemies are frenzied. Dina, the warrior princess. Okay. Oh no, no. Beautiful. I'm facing level 92 enemies. Ooh, treasure goblin. The goblin of treasure. The champion of yours is here. Oh no. I'm sorry. I got that guy killed with my horrible Hellborn. I don't want to die though. Okay, I don't want to die. I'm leaving. I can't do it. Let's see. Hopefully he'll just follow me. I'm talking about the enemy. But he didn't. Let me hurry up over here. This ritual. That's done. Heading across the map here. All the way down around the corner. I can go ahead and open up this one. It'll give me a compass, I think. Yeah, I got a compass. Crazy. The Infernal Horde Compass. Every single box. It has been confirmed. Another Paragon point. Alright. There's a corpse. I was looking for the corpse for the Grim Favor. Those march the map. You got these Tree of Whispers missions, which are sort of like bounties, but they're spread throughout the game in different parts of the map. There's no bulletin board that you pick the quests up from. You do them out in the field, and you turn them in afterwards. You have to collect 10 Grim Favor. Turn it in, you can see. And it's stuff like, it'll have you kill 100 enemies and turn in some materials that drop them, or kill a certain number of specific enemies, like 50 goatmen. Or it'll have you touch 3 ritual sites across the map, or save some of these iron wolves, or complete like 3 challenges, or three events. Something like that. Kill the boss. All worth Grim Favors. Completing dungeons is worth a nice chunk. We'll go ahead and open up this box now. Worth $250. The good stuff. It might even have a unique. Hey there, Eric. How's it going there, buddy? Awesome. New season here of Diablo 4. Called the Infernal Horde. Been planned. It's interesting. I need resources. I feel like the game is just continually improving, and that it's using lessons from the past to prepare you for the future. And I really think it's catered for people that have been playing the whole time, so you can appreciate the mechanics that are pulled from previous seasons. Like there's mechanics and things that you've trained up on. You have a new challenge, which is really just a combination of old challenges that no longer exist. So, if you've become proficient at mastering the old challenge, then the new challenge is, you know, handleable. In theory. Yeah, I'm starting to feel kind of okay. I'll get better though. I'm heading over here to go turn in these motes. And then maybe fight the little boss over here one time. Fly, you fools. Oh boy. Yeah. This season there's a new system where you have to kill a bunch of elites to get these mother's gifts. Whatever. These mother's gifts that you turn in, like the Hunter's Renown or the Iron Wolf Renown in previous seasons. But all elites drop it. And in World Tier 4 they're dropping quite a bit. I'm not sure how much they drop. I think in World Tier 2 they drop 2. Maybe. In World Tier 3 they're dropping 8, I think. But now I think they're dropping 32. Or something like that. It drops to watch. Let's just watch. You'll see right here, this guy. Just pay attention. Yeah, that's 2 stacks of 16. See? 16, 16. Per legendary. And I'm not sure if there's a method to see how much of this of the Mother's Gifts I have. Unless I go down to the vendor, whatever you want to call it, to go cash it in. Then it shows me. Oh boy. Whoa! I opened up a thing with a silent key and I got unique boots. 100,000 steps, which means I get the... When activating the final Walking Arsenal key passive, I automatically cast Ground Stomp and does all kinds of cool stuff. And it does cool stuff with Ground Stomp. And it's awesome. You know. I could totally do this. Increase movement speed in general. Evade increases movement of attack speed. Wow. We'll see. I'll think about it. I think they modified existing uniques a little bit. Maybe. Now, that boot there is a great boot if you want to incorporate some bonus deriving from ground stomp without having to actually use ground stomp. Without having ground stomp take up a whole skill slot. It's a free skill that's cast. There's an aspect that adds Earthquake to ground stomp. And then it makes it where if you stand in the ground stomp, you do more damage or something like that. There's another aspect that adds Earthquake to leap and makes it where Earthquakes reduce the damage taken. So both of those work together. And there's a glyph that increases the effectiveness of Earthquakes. I think based upon the number of Earthquakes currently active or whatever, you do more damage. Something like that. Something like that. And it's nice to have just one extra AoE effect on the screen. But to make it work, I have to cycle through my abilities quickly. Right now I'm trying to enhance the effectiveness of my Berserk with my key passive. Very nice. I feel like I'll be slower though. My current boots make me faster, and they give me an effect where whenever I'm unstoppable, I can move through the enemies and it lasts for 3 seconds after being unstoppable. Which is great. It's the Ghost Walker aspect. It's really important. Okay, so now got 161. I'm going to head over here. Enemies are going to be coming in. Now, I'm not strong enough to fight this Hellborn, I think. Hello. I was trying to say hello. I was trying to say hello. A lot of... oh great, now I'm full again. And now I'm full again. Wait for this dude to come. Okay, now gotta check out my stuff. First of all, okay, most of this is gonna be bad. I don't even have to look at it. I'm gonna mark it all as bad except for the obvious stuff, the super obvious stuff that I'll keep with the greater affix. Everything else is in a better spot if I break it down. I gotta break it down. First, I actually want to go down to Zarbin's just to check on my current quantity of Mother's Gifts. And I'll break down all this stuff here. Head back out. I'm heading toward the boss. We'll open up a couple more boxes along the way. Hopefully complete another Tree of Whispers. Turn in. It'll give me maybe sigil powder or a sigil. Yeah, so I'm at 7,593 out of 13,600. That's what I was looking for.
How can I help?
Done. I've unlocked a bunch of stuff. Upgraded. Okay, nothing new. All these items are mine now. I'll put this stuff away. Break it down. And then by the time I'm ready... you see, I'm waiting for these coiling wards. It costs a lot of coiling wards. I'm not quite sure how many coiling wards I get from this stuff here. I don't think everything gives it to me. I don't think I get coiling wards every single time I break down legendaries. Maybe. It might be rare. But I need something like 11 to reroll an item or something. And you don't always get what you want on the first reroll, so you have to reroll over and over and over again, so it costs like 50 or 100. And by that point, it costs a ton of gold. If you're rerolling something 10 times, it's going to cost 1,000,000 gold all of a sudden. Which is no big deal unless you're doing that constantly with every single item after first entering World Tier 4. You're sort of spending everything you're getting right when you get it. Also, every time that you unsocket something or something, you know, make new gems, it all costs a lot of gold. At a certain point, you have to start selling things as opposed to breaking them down. You sort of sell the rares and magic items, and you break down the legendaries, and then eventually you start selling the legendaries. After having thousands of the materials that you need, that is, only after having thousands. At a certain point, gold is more important. It starts to cost something like 30 million gold. There we go. I spent a heart. I want to go ahead and go over here, open up this box just in case I die. Because when you die, you lose half of your currency that you gain while out here. I wanted to spend my currency first. Very nice. There's a bunch of players here, so there's going to be a lot of XP. Oh yeah. Hello. And hail. Alright, there's a living steel box down there. I don't know if I want to open it. The living steel box gives you material that's needed to spawn a boss. A boss that has guaranteed unique items. Named Grigor the Terrible. That was easy. Do it again. Please. Yeah. More. And more. And more. Waiting for this boss to pop out. There he is. Go back over here and boom. You're welcome, America. You're so welcome. A lot of garbage. Again. I'll be right back. Okay, let me head back over here. I did it. I spent the stuff. I have 10 more of the resource that's needed to spawn that boss. It costs 3 of these infernal hearts or whatever. And if you spend... So it costs 3 infernal hearts to spawn this boss. Whatever. But there are 3 different kiosks that you deposit the resource. So 3 different people can pay 1 each. And if you pay at least 1, the symbol appears and it says, contributing to the accursed ritual grants increased reward for the next Blood Maiden kill. See, you have to pay 1, and then you get more loot. The cool thing is, it doesn't even have to be the next fight. You can pay 1, leave, come back much later, and then kill the boss. It's, you know, you sort of, you're paying for the next kill that you happen to do. give you more loot. But it doesn't have to be now. It's like later. Whatever. Impressive. Oh yeah. Watch out for that fire. Oh my gosh. There's some stuff going on here. Oh no, we don't want to die now. But it's possible. Oh yes it is! Oh my gosh, I almost died. Okay, I'm gonna go over here really quick and spend my stuff. Let's spend it before I lose it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Let me head back. Oh, Blood Maiden's dying. I'm helping. Oh no! Okay, good. I only lost 32. Good thing I spent my stuff. Okay, but I did lose that propane mine cage. Alright. That's a whole lot of stuff right there. Time to go. Uh-oh. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Whoa. Okay, I want to spend my stuff again. Because I don't like to have a growing pile of its resources. Mark this stuff as trash. I'm down to 9 now. That's good. There's 19 minutes remaining in the Helltide. Now I think I can go back to town and come right back. Maybe. Yep. This funky world of 7 days to die. Whoa, oh. Okay, this is all trash. Right now I'm only replacing what I have if something has a greater affix. That was gonna work. I need these things. Got a grand for a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Danger, danger. Oh boy. Dude, this is so dangerous. Yay, all done. Done it. Alright. I think I'll do it just one more time. Hey, Jeremy, the new season's great. Have you seen the new challenge? The new season's great for a variety of reasons. I'll let you know in just a second. Are you curious about the reasons? Are you playing the new season? Do you play this game? Do you play this game? Speaking of that, I've just unlocked an Ash recently. I have to spend. I just entered World Tier 4 yesterday, of course, so I'm in the middle of trying to get better everything, and it's very expensive. The coiling wards and gold. Oh. Okay. Well. Well, yeah, the season's good. I don't know if you could appreciate the things out of context, but I'll go ahead and try to explain. I was just trying to get a barometer on your perspective before I explained my perspective. But now I know. You're saying that you played 3 a lot, you haven't played 4, but you watched me with my previous gameplay, so you know enough about this in context. A little bit. Well, we've had different seasons here in Diablo 4, and different themes and everything. Last theme was the Loot Reborn, where it focused on improving loot drop rates and whatever. They also reformatted the Helltide. The changes from last season are still here, except for the seasonal elixir. So everything from last season, all the weird changes are still here, which is great. That's one thing. So, like what I'm doing right now with this boss spawn. Okay, let's go. That's one thing. Changes are, now aspects have a colorful background to them. That's interesting. They've added a bunch of new aspects, so legendary effects. They've added a bunch of them across the board. A lot of them are universal. Some of them I think are like barbarian specific, or class specific things. But there's a bunch of universal aspects that were added and all that. It's cool. More versatility for builds and everything. I already have. I'm using like one right now. This wild bolt is new. Every 2 seconds, pull distant enemies in and make them receive 10% more damage. That's cool. And now whenever you break them down and look at them, they have different colored backgrounds, so it's kind of obvious between the offensive, the utility, the defensive perks or aspects. They look different in the Codex book. Yeah, so there's new aspects, and apparently there's new unique items. I think I've already got one. No. There's new unique items, probably universally, and per class. So that's cool. Over 50 new flim flam, whatever. That's part of it. Now this season has something, it's called the Infernal Hordes, whatever the heck it's called. Blah blah blah, Infernal Horde. Okay? And last season was the Loot Reborn, but it should have been called Helltide Rising. Or something. Something in reference to Helltide or Iron Wolves, blah blah blah. It was really about helping the Iron Wolves, which are the defenders of Chaldeum, the main city out here in Kyrgyzstan, whatever, the main capital of the desert, that was overran by demons and so forth. It's about helping the Iron Wolves with the Helltide, and it sort of contextualized the Helltide a little bit more to make it seem like it's an issue, that it's in reference to what Lilith was warning us about in preparation, that demons are coming, hell is breaching through, So it contextualized the Helltide a bit more, and they made the Helltide, so last season made the Helltide be accessible from World Tier 2, as opposed to just World Tier 3. And they added a bunch of stuff to the Helltide, where they added a frenzy meter, where as you kill enemies, it makes them angry, and an invasion event happens, so forth. Now this season is the Horde situation. It's in reference to the Helltide. For the Helltide, what was really happening behind the scenes was that the Triune, which is a cult that worships Lilith. The Triune is a cult that worships Mother Lilith, the mother of humanity. Alright? And they specifically... There's a bunch of people across the world in this world of Sanctuary that have been influenced by the mother. You see the opening cinematic, they're getting all angry and awakens the darkness within them to embrace it. But it's really about making them stronger in preparation for the invasion of Hell. Hell's coming, so humans, if you don't want to become extinct, you have to adapt. Basically. If you don't want to become extinct, you gotta adapt. Meaning, get rid of all the weak people, and kill them. So people became cannibals, people became weirdo cultists, people started worshipping demons, and summoning demons, and having demon pets, and becoming possessed by demons, and turning themselves into demons. So you have a bunch of humans trying to prepare the world for demons. A bunch of people, you know? By siding with them a little bit. Like, all these right here are people. Like, half of these are people. You see? And I didn't really make the connection that people were causing... Look, it says Helltide Conjurer. Okay? Half of the stuff out here is made by people. All these shrines and stuff. For example, I'm summoning the boss out there by depositing some heart in a shrine. Who do you think made the shrine? A person. This cult. So, this new season is about helping agents of that cult fight the heretics of the cult, which have really become the dominant factors of the cult. Where they're calling all of the humans that are really siding with the demons, that are really actively trying to bring in the Helltide, those people aren't really living the true message of Lilith, and they've been corrupted by hatred a little bit. You're supposed to find the nice balance between making yourself stronger through demonic influence and going all out and just unleashing waves of demons across the land and killing everybody. You're supposed to find a fine balance, and from my perspective, these Triune dudes haven't. But I found a bunch of nice Triune dudes that they just believe the general message of Lilith, that, you know, they understand the truth that where humans came from, and they refer to Lilith as their mother, like literally. No, she's our mother, not just my mother, she's all of our mother. Hatred, Mephisto. We're not going to let Mephisto get the best of us. She has a plan for us, I believe it. You know, it's people that worship her in that context versus, therefore we must summon demons and put effigies up. Okay? Into testing. So there's that. So in this season, we're helping out people in the Triune to pull back some power that they've been harnessing. They've been explaining that you're able to harness the power of demons, you know, to make yourself stronger, but certain Triune has gone overboard with that, but we want to use the power for ourselves to help stop them, and that there's signs that instead of just being a hell tide, there's going to be actual flood. So there is going to be a flood of hell coming through, and they've seen through prophecies that the world's going to end, like a true apocalypse with hell actually coming over and destroying all of Sanctuary. Not just a trickle, with half the world being fine and, you know, they're right now, oh no, this spot's in trouble. No, the whole thing's going to be messed up eventually with the actual flood of hell. And that the veil between dimensions, between the hell plane and Sanctuary, yes, they're going to bring back the primevals are coming back, basically. In the long run. In the long run, it's going to be another scenario like Diablo 1, Diablo 2, where it's coming back through. Things were fixed. The veil between dimensions is fading, and they're poking through. There's a seizing active army waiting to come through. You know, like the invasion has begun. So the point of this season is to enter hell and stop them on their own ground, while at the same time absorbing their power, using their power to get stronger. Because I'm special. I'm the one that killed Lilith, and they acknowledge that. You stopped her. So it's all about entering a trial dungeon, basically. It's like a little dungeon. It's like a circle, and things happen, and a bajillion enemies spawn, and at the end there's a trio of bosses, and it's worth a lot. You end up getting these nice treasure chests. Yes, so I like this season because I like the overall story and context of it. It feels better. It feels almost like a DLC sort of thing. Vaguely, really. It sort of feels like... It felt like I was playing the new Vessel of Hatred campaign, almost. It has like a lot of voice acting, and it's more relevant. Before we had the Season of the Malignant, and the Season of the Vampire Bloodland, you know, Season of Blood, Season of Loot Reborn, Season of the Construct. It's world building, but the whole vampire thing, that's not really relevant to the overall Diablo situation. Just some Lord Zir vampire dude. You know, it's cool to have vampiric powers, but that's not really relevant. Season of the Malignant, oh no, well, it's a bit more relevant to the overall context of what's going on. The whole idea that Lilith came in, awakened some corruption within humanity, but that corruption was made manifest as a tumorous, horrible, flood-like, from Halo, contagion zombie thing. It was like fighting a bunch of zombies, basically. Malignant enemies, you know? It's sort of relevant to the whole thing. Season of the Construct, that was relevant to Zoltan Kulle. Zoltan Kulle. Yeah, so which is from Diablo 3. Which is cool that we're mentioning Zoltan Kulle. You get to speak with him and everything. And whatever you learn about about how... I think it really contextualized the nature of magic in the Diablo world. And the nature of sorcerers in general. About how they're tapping into the laws of reality and harnessing powers with this negative outcome. You know, it's really just about giving you a pet. It's the pet season. You know? In Diablo 3, the seasons were just like a video game, basically. Season 24, Season of Extra Treasure Goblins. Or something. This time, there's extra goblins, and I don't think it was ever, like, storyline related. In this, it does feel like time is passing. You know? Not all the time, but it does feel like it. It's sort of like I would consider some of the previous seasons that aren't as contextually sound to be like filler episodes in an overall show. You need the filler episodes to provide some vague world building and some context. So it's, in the larger scheme of things, whenever we get to season 10, it's okay to have those other seasons. My gosh, I'm running out of time here. They're like filler episodes where this season's about getting stuck in traffic. You know? Hulk gets stuck in traffic. Oh no. He gets angry in traffic and causes a disturbance. But the whole time it was Wanda influencing his brain. You know? If there's like a funny episode with Bruce Banner trying to calm his nerves, getting road rage, but it was really just Wanda Maximoff playing a joke on him. Well, that adds a whole lot to the overall context of the MCU. Even though it's a filler episode, you learn, you know, how does Bruce Banner control his rage? How does Wanda Maximoff actually control people's minds? What happens with the authorities when the Hulk gets out of control? You know, things are relevant, and you learn about the world. Right. Yeah, this one has the sense of time passing. Sense of time passing. A little bit. But yes, so speaking of this season, I've been going the long route about explaining things right now, okay? The long route. Let me hurry up and open up these boxes. I have 1 minute. So, the cool thing about this season is that, and I'll summarize at the end. If you notice, every time I kill an elite, this green text pops up. Every time I kill a legendary enemy, I'm getting Mother's Gift, which is just like Hunter's Renown from a previous season. Okay? Every single elite enemy, which is awesome. In previous seasons, you would get Hunter's Renown for killing enemies within the Blood Harvest regions of the map. You'd have these extra regions of the map, and if you kill enemies within there, you earn Hunter's Renown. Or there's, if you killed, last season, if you killed enemies within and did certain things within the Helltide, you got Iron Wolf Renown. Okay? And there's a chart of things you're unlocking. I'm done. You go to a certain vendor and you go spend the stuff and you unlock a bunch of rewards until the very end. There's like 30 of them. 30 rewards on top of the season progression. You're unlocking this other thing. That's nice. Well, this one, every single elite across the map gives you this stuff. The milk of human kindness. Milk of human kindness. Oh my gosh. Rebecca, get over here. Alright, so we're getting this stuff. And I'll show you the vendor right now. So in this one, you have this vendor over here. And it's cool because some places have elites and it adds more value. Because sometimes when you're going through, like in Diablo 3, for example, if you're going through, let's just say, quite often in Diablo, the goal is to go hunt down the elites. For a variety of reasons. 1, because they got the good loot. 2, collect the animus from the elites. You know? 3, in the greater rifts and everything, like with the Nephilim rift, your goal is to go kill the elites to get the animus. So you're already, they've been training us for a long time to go hunt down elites. Right? That's what I'm saying. I really feel like they're building up with mechanics, integrating things over time, where if you've been playing the whole time, you could really appreciate things, and then in the past, you had to focus on specific skill sets. Okay? But it helps you in the future. For example, in the season of the Construct, it was all about not just the pet, it was the fact that you had these weird trap dungeons, which really made you focus on AoE damage and not stepping in the red spot and avoiding the weird traps. But then later on, you have that same mechanic where you have to avoid a bunch of stuff. So the developers can say, hey, we trained you in Season 3. You didn't play Season 3? We trained you. Come on. Come on. You know? Here we go. So right here is the vendor. I have the Mother's Gift. It costs a lot. But look, I've already unlocked 2. I've already been through quite a bit. It costs 14,400 now. These enemies are dropping 32 each. And this number is increasing. Up here, I was predicting it's going to cost so much. At first, it was like, collect 5. Collect 10. I think it's been doubling. I don't think it's doubling exactly. But, I said, it's going to cost like 10,000 eventually. Yeah, it's going to cost more than 10,000. Probably down here, it's going to cost 100,000. Because they have to give you a reason to keep playing. You know? And specifically, certain areas are filled with elites. Like this new challenge. Being so good. That's part of the list of things that I'm talking about. So, with this new season, now, I'll summarize. So, with the new season, now aspects are color coded. You see, look, it's blue, and it's red, and it's green or something, you know? So forth. Color coded, wow. And so that's one. Two, they've added a bunch of new universal and class specific aspects for better build customization and synergy. Which is wonderful. Which is wonderful. Sometimes you just need one thing to make everything work out. Or sometimes, because there's not as many options, only one thing is good. Hey, well, this is the only thing that will really work for my build. There's not many options here, you know, for your build, but now you have more options. That's two. Three, the overall story campaign and everything is nice and relates to overall storyline of Diablo 4 and makes you feel like time is passing and that something is coming up and then you're helping. Five, it gives you a reason to fight and kill elites because you're getting this mother's gift thing. Eventually it'll stop, but you have to do this with every single character. Okay? As far as I recall, like with last season, if you make multiple characters, by the time you got to the end of this whole thing, you got a free resource that is used to generate an uber unique, which is a perfectly rolled, awesome, unique item. You only make one. But if you make a bunch of different characters, now all of a sudden you got 4 of them. Yeehaw. So you can do this with all your characters. And finally, there is a new dungeon that's really, really cool. It's not really a dungeon. This right here. 1 second. Let me put this stuff away. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. This is the new key to access this challenge. 2. So I feel like the developers have used their knowledge of all of Diablo to create a new activity that would be optimized to be the best possible thing. You know? That's my mindset going in. Like, whatever this new activity is the best possible thing that they could have done with all their previous knowledge of mechanics wrapped up into one to make some final awesome thing that is a perfect balance of difficult, fun, and exciting, challenging, and rewarding. You know what I mean? And a great test. Like a test. Sometimes you need some sort of benchmark. Right? Let's speak about the Nightmare Dungeons. I'll activate one right now. Nightmare Dungeons. Just a second. Nightmare Dungeons are a great addition to Diablo 4. They're wonderful. They take a standard dungeon, which is around the map, like these points, these dungeons, and it modifies them to add some debuffs and buffs, but it lets you sort of customize the level of the enemy. You can see here, this is a Nightmare Dungeon sigil, which is a key to enter this dungeon. It was given to me in the field, or from the Tree of Whispers, which is like the bounty board. Reward. And it says, Tier 21, Monster Level 75. Dungeon affix is, you find 30% more gold, but the enemies always have the Electric Lance affix. Okay, Monster Level 75. Okay. If I want to fight Monster Level 85, gotta do Tier 31. You know what I mean? 10 levels higher. If I want to fight level 91, gotta do, you know, level 37 or something like that, you know. So it's a way to make the enemies a certain level, but it's random. It's random with the location, it's random with the affixes. You get them at random, and you craft them. You craft them. You can break down ones that you don't want. You can salvage the old sigil and craft a new one, but it's random, you see? I'm able to craft a random between tier 21 and 25 sigil, costing sigil powder, It'll be a random location. I'll go ahead and craft one just to demonstrate. See this right here, it says Tier 21, Malgun's Works and Howell's Art. It says the location. Ancestral Awakening, you earn 20% more glyph experience, but there's a negative debuff. I'm trying to show you. Different dungeons, different enemy types, can't see, and different modifiers. Different level ranges. Cost stuff, you get it for free. People were grinding this. Great and all, but whatever. But when you do it, some dungeons aren't equal to other dungeons. Some dungeons suck. Some dungeons are fun. Some dungeons are quick. Some dungeons are long. Some dungeons have you kill every single enemy inside the building. Some dungeons have you go find the prisoners. Some dungeons make you kill specific elite enemies and collect their animus. And if you skip some animus, you have to run back through the entire thing. You know? You have to go explore this way. And now explore that way. This, dead end. Let's go this way now. Some are really easy. Go kill the key holder. Open up the door. Kill the boss. Good job. I want more of that one. So, in theory, if you had a bunch of sigil powder, you can craft a ton of dungeons until you find the good ones with the good modifiers. Get rid of the rest, and then just grind. Right? There's also world bosses that you can do over and over again, which is like a room with a boss in it. There could be ads and stuff, but it's straight and to the point. You've got the resources to go do the boss, grind the boss. But, however, there's loading time going in, loading time leaving. It could be a one-shot scenario, so it could, be really quick. But it starts to get boring, perhaps, and repetitive when you walk up to Duriel and go, kaboom! Oh, the loot comes out. Click, click, click. Look at the loot. Interesting. Teleport out the dungeon. Let's go back in. Reset dungeon. Click, click, click. Enter dungeon again. Run down the hallway. Pay the stuff. Boss spawns. You wait for it to spawn. Kill you. Kill you. Repeat. It could be repetitive. But people do it, Some dungeons are maybe more fun. The Glacial Fissure one, you have to work your way through a dungeon, but it's like a tight corridor. Enemies. Final boss fight, you do it. It has phases. Yeah, some downtime in between. So the whole goal is to eventually one-shot those bosses, but up until that point, it's a challenge, but it could be a stressful challenge where you're like chipping away at some tree, at a sequoia with a pocket knife. It'll come down eventually, perhaps. I don't know. Work at the roots. But, whatever. In this one, you go straight into a room. And the room is... They created some challenge that has a ton of enemies, and a good-sized room is larger than a cellar, for example. Like, a cellar is a nice little pocket room with a challenge, but, some are better than others. It's larger than a cellar. It's a nice area. It's like the size of an event out there in the field. A nice big circle. Kind of run around, and you have to frantically kill a bunch of enemies to fill up a meter. Once the meter's filled up, a ether event pops up. You have to complete the ether event, or you have to activate it. And then you kill more enemies, another ether event appears, kill more enemies, you have to do it within a minute. And then the minute wears out, you wrap up the enemies, get this ether resource, you then enter wave 2. There's six waves. At the end of wave 6, if you don't die, there's a triple boss threat. You then spend the resources to activate one of 3 rewards, and you could choose between just items, just material, or just gold, which is awesome. And the boxes cost 20 each, so if you earn like 200 of the ether in that round, and it goes away, it doesn't follow between rounds, you could I'll open up 3 of these and 3 of those and spend the rest on gold. You can customize your loot, which is awesome. In between each wave, I'm pretty sure if you die, it'll reset or something like that. I haven't died yet in the challenge. You're not supposed to die. You have like 4 revives, so I'm guessing that's the whole point. To get as much animus or as much ether as possible without dying. And then the end boss is really elemental based, and there's 3 bosses, and then you're in a room, and there's a bunch of crazy AoE elemental damage going on. That's what I'm saying. The Season of the Construct taught you to avoid things. Yes. So, you got this room. At the end of each wave, you then choose the modifiers for the next wave. Sort of like a nightmare dungeon. You know, that's what I'm saying, that they trained you up to appreciate debuffs and buffs that occur during a dungeon. So for the rest of the dungeon, you get some debuff placed. So, at the end of every wave, and there's 6 waves, you choose one of 3 different debuff-buff combinations that affect the rest of the waves, that increase the income of the material that you're trying to farm. It'll say, all monsters are 25% stronger, but their kills increase the spawn of the ether events by 50%. Or it'll say, ether lords now appear after destroying the malignant fissure, after destroying the etheric masses. And ether lords now give you +1 ether. Or the soul spire now pulls in enemies, but empowers them. That's nice, because you want the enemies to be around the soul spire. It's in a tight room. If you do it correctly, you can spawn a bunch of stuff and get a ton of resources. A ton of this resource that you need. So there's a certain skill and strategy to killing as many enemies as possible, and it's a ton of bad guys. It's a ridiculous amount. And it's awesome. It was very satisfying. And it's straight and to the point. And the point is, in order to actually do this thing, you have to have the key, which is like a sigil, but it's called a compass. And to get the compass, you have to craft it using sigil powder. Or it drops from the Helltide boxes. Or you get it automatically at the end of every nightmare dungeon. And how do you get sigil powder to craft it on your own? You complete the Tree of Whispers. Or you do a nightmare dungeon. Or you complete events. So it has you doing everything to get the compass. You have to do other stuff to get the compass. You see? So you can't just farm this all day. It costs a key. Sort of like you can't really just farm nightmare dungeons all... Well, actually, you can farm nightmare dungeons all day. If I did this right here... My inventory is full. If I did this right here, while in the dungeon, sigil powder drops. And sigils drop. So you really can do nightmare dungeons all day. Because if you do a decent, like 60% clear, you're going to end up with more sigil powder and sigils than what you entered with. And it gives you a guaranteed sigil at the end. So you end up with an excess amount to the point where you're able to actually deconstruct a lot of them to get extra sigil powder and then craft your own, and then you're really doing it all day long. But with the Infernal Horde, eventually you're going to run out of compasses because extra compasses don't drop in the actual event. Cool. So that's my feel on the new season. Happy? And of course, there is still the immense need to kill all the Ubers, all the bosses, because you still need those Uber items. They could probably drop from this new system as well. There's also a way to increase the rank of the compass. But whatever. I wanted to sell this stuff. Yeah, so.
My friend.
Yep. Thank you. I need all this stuff. I'm not going to look at that stuff until later. So now. See, I got this Abyssal Scroll. It upgrades the Infernal Compass to the next tier. Eventually I'll be level 100. Get ready here. And I have no incense. How my resources... Okay, lightning is lower. Oh, I tell you, no respect. There he goes. A couple of those bad boys. And everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. I do like that lucky hit chance situation. And I was broke. Horribly. To the point where I'm not able to do anything. Like socket my gear, upgrade my gems. But now I have 9 million gold. It's gonna go away before you even know it. Now let's see if I can modify this sword here really quick. Let's modify this sword. I wasn't even able to enchant my items. Okay. I'm sure there's something better. Okay. Let me just... Alright, let's just look. Vampiric Curse, which I'm not using right now. Okay, Leapy Deepy. Now, I did get the 100,000 step boot, which gives me a free ground stomp. I could mess with that. Possible. Or I could do something that deals with weapon swap. Burning Rage. I could do this. I think I should do this, and I will do this. Aspect of Burning Rage, which makes me catch on fire whenever I am berserking. It's a great way of identifying when I'm berserking. Let's just keep on looking because there's some new stuff now, okay? There's new stuff and I haven't even completely seen everything. In berserking. See, there's like new user interface stuff going on. Ground stomp creates an earthquake while standing in earthquakes. You deal more damage. Possible. Edge Masters. Overpower. Thorns. Basic skills gain attack speed, which I thought I was using. I'll go ahead and use that one instead. It's really important. Now this is actually pretty expensive. Actually, it's not. This weapon isn't requiring the crazy stuff. The coiling ward. What else do we have? Double swing, rapture, smiting. Rapid needle flare. Alright, that's good. Okay, and now as for life on hit, I can do something beyond that. We can do it. Let's do replace life on hit with raw damage, please. Toasty. Let's go for life for a second. 50% damage. Yes, please. Ooh. That's a massive thing. I'll come back to that. Over here. I don't want life on hit. Okay, friendo. You know what I want? I want 28% more damage. Baby! Oh yeah. This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. This one I think is okay. Life, damage, strength. I'll keep it the way it is. I could customize that lifeline. It shows me the options. Vulnerable damage is nice. Critical strike damage is nice. Let's go check out my stats. My vulnerable damage is 320. Critical strike damage is 408. Crazy. 671 out of... You know what? I'll keep it the way it is. Sometimes I... Well, see, this gets me at 15,000. I'll just keep that the way it is. What else we got? Strength here, armor, life, strength. I already have enough of everything. This one didn't really be changed. Okay. Strength, thorns. See, this one I was trying to mess with, and then I ran out of money. Is what I think happened. I ran out of money or coiling wards. Yep, look, it costs 13 coiling wards. It's crazy. Money, like 500,000. More life. Oh boy. What are the options? 3 per second, thorns, armor. I'll keep that. Okay, the helmet. Life. Jewelry. Attack speed. Fire and cold. Is my fire too high? Let me go check out my resistances. Without the ring, without the amulet on, my foo-wee. What? Man. Look at these stats right here. Without this amulet on. Wow. Okay, well. 21% resist all and everything. Yeah. Okay, over here, Fury on kill. I already re-rolled the strength there. Too late. Let's work with this life. Trying to get this life thing from different angles. Let's go for this. Oh, I would like a touch more lucky hit chance. Hey, lucky hit chance. Done. It comes up in other regard. All the time. That's all done. Okay, let me go check on my aspects one more time. Weapon Mastery, Dust Devil, basic skill attack speed, Vampiric Blood Rage for attack speed and movement speed, Ancestral Charge, make those ghosts charge with me whenever I do my charge. Whenever I leap, whenever I gain Unstoppable, and for 4 seconds after I gain movement speed, and I'm unhindered. However, this is a much lower version of it. I probably have a much better version. Ghostwalker. This one is 21%. You see, it's much better. See, right now, it's 12% because this is a much lower version of it. This one, because I've broken down many other items with that buff, so I'll go ahead and re-roll it. Same exact situation. Done. Now it's 21%. Awesome. Whirlwind pulls enemies in towards me. Every 2 seconds, distant enemies are pulled in towards me. After casting 5 skills, my cooldowns are reduced, and this one's called Tactic. Do I have a better version? 0.7, not good enough. I'll keep that for now. Let's do some tempering. The Season of Improved Limbs. See, with this game, you're able to add these lines to this. Here. 2 lines. I need 10% more lightning resistance. See here, lucky hit. Extra thorns. Alright, let's go for that lightning. Lightning? Lightning it is. Fire. And it cost 2 quelling words. Yeah, I was trying to do it last time, but then I ran out. Crazy. Fire. Oh no. Cold. And this is different than enchanting. Enchanting, you can keep re-rolling. With enchanting, you are re-rolling an item. An affix line. You can do it forever as long as you have the resources and the money. And it costs increasing amounts of money until it's millions. But then it stops, I think, at 10 million or some weird thing. There's a lot of money. It's not guaranteed. But with this tempering process, you're adding affix lines. But you have to re-roll them until they're perfect. Problem is, you have a limited number of tempers, as what it's called. 5 times. Oh. Dangerous. You have options. Shadow, oh no. Poison, oh no. Oh no, Maximus. Go over here. Lightning, yay! Woo! Okay, I'll go for this Worldly Fortune for a lucky hit chance. I just increased my lucky hit chance. And this will make it where I have a chance to stun the enemies. Done. Alright, that's done. This amulet over here. I already added cold resistance, and now I can add anything else. Mobility. Offensive. Death blow cooldown. We have 4 tempers. Alright, we're gonna go for this demolition finesse, or you know what, I think I'll go for damage while berserking. But you see here, there's a chance for me to get other stuff. And it's scary. So scary, you see? Because if I roll it wrong, I'll get a buff for something I'm not using, and I hate that feeling. For example, I'm trying to increase my damage while berserking, but I could also accidentally increase the damage while the Wrath of the Berserker is active, or damage while Warcry is active. I'm not using those abilities. No. There we go. Yay, damage while berserking. Woohoo! It makes you feel good when there's a chance for horrible failure. Okay, death blow, resource. And this one, oh yeah. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Sandstorm, let's go. Yeah! Chance for Dust Devils to cast twice. Blim blam. And I want to increase my damage while berserking, please. Warcry. Damage while berserking, 110%. Perfect roll. Yes! And now, Dust Devil. Size, and chance for it to cast twice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Resource cost reduction. Customized and ready. Hey, I think we're going to make it through there, Concierge. And now we have to add some... Now we have to add some sockets. They call me Cuban Pete. For some reason, I have 9. Very nice. And now as for the gems.
Return soon.
Yes, I have unlocked a new series of gems. I have 4.5 million.
Fashion this into something exquisite.
And now for new gems. This right here provides more life. I have 15,000. Alright, right into the chest. 15,000. Now I think I can take the rest of my gems, break them all down to get the gem dust. Is flawless? No. Standard? Yep, break down all standard gems. Boom. And chipped. Yeah. Okay, now how are my resistances? Unsocket this. Is that standard? Well, yeah, we got shadow here. Shadow 65.5. Everything else is at 70 already. Pretty crazy. So I guess I will put this diamond right there. It brings everything over the top a bit too much. Almost a waste. Yep. Anyways. So now, let's go check out my Paragon for a second. Some of these skills need certain... some of these nodes here need a certain amount of stats to activate. For example, it says 290 willpower, right? And over here says it needs 230 willpower, but over here it says it needs 350 willpower. So, and willpower also, not a waste. It increases overpower damage, resource generation, healing received. It's kind of a waste, but whatever. Now, I could also, let me work with these amethysts first. This is for extra strength. Very good. It also gives me more armor in the process, but that affects my attack power, you see. Quite a bit. And life over here. 30. Intelligence. A willpower 50. And now my willpower is 350, which is exactly perfect. Right? Okay. Perfect. And now my damage while berserking is higher. So before it was at 2%, now it's at 22%. Much better. Yes. Maximus. And let's go creep on down. So creep. Yes. Keeping it on the down low. Buddy's supposed to know. Oh. Okay, we want critical damage. And vulnerable damage. Critical. Okay. We want vulnerable damage. Vulnerable. And I want some basic damage thrown in. Or some life on kill. Let's go for some life on kill. One of those sustainable things. And at last, my love, I'm alone. My loneliness is over. That's perfect. 92.45 or 43 out of 92.30. My resistances are perfect. Things are okay. I have 15,000 health. I just modified everything. Kind of synergistic, so I should be super strong, relatively, until we get stronger. I'm level 81. So I think for a bit longer, I'll be ahead of the power curve. A tiny bit. Yeah. Cleared up inventory. Everything's relatively okay. I don't need those incense because my resistances are perfect now. I'll put that away. And I'll put some of these away. I'll do 4 of the compass. Or whatever. Along with this dungeon. And some of these non-quality elixirs can go away. Also, all these body parts can go away. I'm not using them right now. Yep, all that. And the abyssal scroll can go away. Clean. Be sure this is all tagged as favorite. This is still sacred. I need an ancestral version of the overkill hammer. Is what I need. Alright, let's head back where I just was. What do you say? Yep. Right now. I think once I am able to complete a level 100 nightmare dungeon, not tier, but with the enemies being level 100, I think it's like tier 40. At that point, it'll open up the that rift thing, challenge dungeon. Okay, if you're still with me, give me a hi ho him, holler, him hey hi. I'll be right back, and we'll knock out this dungeon. All right, and then I'll knock out a series of the new challenge. It'll be wonderful. And I'll be really overpowered and awesomeness will ensue. Okay? You better hit that like button. And yeah. Goodbye, Jeremy. Thank you for participating in the chat box. I'll be right back. Yeah. Alright. And go. And go. The milk of human kindness. Wow. Yep, pretty good. Like I said, I'll be vaguely overpowered for a little bit. But this is a lower level nightmare dungeon anyways, I think. Yeah, this is a lower level thing. Let me just clear through this thing really quick. I don't even want to do this one. It's lower level. You should be doing a dungeon that's 10 levels over your own. I was going to quickly clear through it. Yeah. Jeez. Jeez. My dog's doing a good job picking stuff up. Awesome. And see, this is an example of a quick and easy dungeon. You know? Hey, it gave me 2? Crazy. It gave me 2. Alright, we're doing tier 3, tier 2. Right now. So now, guess what I'm doing? I'm doing the Infernal Horde thing. You wanna see it? The new challenge for this season. It is the new challenge of your. I'm picking up good vibrations. He's giving me excitations. Alright, there it is. The goal is to kill these enemies as fast as possible. To spawn the challenges, like just now, an etheric mask just spawned. Right over here, we have to get over here, spawn this guy, run back over. If it's other activity. Destroy the mask, hurry up. We got 28 seconds for the next activity, come on. There it is, yep. Spawn him. Put over yonder. Eight seconds. I kill enemies around the soul spire. Now we're done with the timer. And I get to complete this thing. See? Wasn't that exciting? We have 3 different options. Oh boy. Ether Fiends grant +1 ether, but they are 25% harder. Yeah. Come on. Over here, I have to kill them in the circle. Over here, this other circle. Come on. Pull back. Give it a stun. Right there. Got 20 seconds. Another one. And right over here. Wow. It's nice knowing that my resistances are up to snuff. Okay, soul spires pull. Oh, normal enemies damage is increased, but it fills up the meter faster. Awesome. Over here. Fight around the soul spire. Destroy the etheric mass. Done. And again. Very cool. Ether Fiend. Ether Fiend. 15 seconds. Over here. 7 seconds. If I can spawn them before the timer runs out, then I can kill them after the timer. It's almost a secret. Okay. Done. Yay. Next. Alright, normal monster damage is increased by 25%, so now it should be 50. It's already there, you see. Killing them spawns Aether events faster. Now it's double. The event should spawn twice as fast. There it is, there it is, there it is. Come on. Full spire. Run on down. Got the event up there. Yeah. That's almost a waste. Run on down for another Soul Spire action. Oh no. Beautiful. All done. Next wave. Now we're gonna have normal monster damage is increased again. Wow. And now there should be a ton of events active. I actually really love this thing. Over here. Gotta fill this meter. Come on. Done. Over here. 20 seconds. That's spawn. Done. This might be my best run yet. Come on. Yeah. And again. Whoa. But that was a whole lot. Well. Okay. Ether Fiends gain, grant +1 ether. Ether Fiends explode, damage. Here we go. +1 ether. That's fast, let's go. Next. I have to almost hold off on killing all the enemies right away. Oh, it's the butcher. He's done. Right there. Come on. Another soul spire. There he is. There he is. Come on. More. Got him. Darn right I leveled up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think I did it. In 0 seconds. Yeah, this is gonna be the most I've had, I think. I'm already at 195. So here's the boss fight, if you want to see it. Ooh. Suffer. As I have suffered. No, you will suffer. As I have suffered. We go through. So we have these 3 enemies. One's flame, one's shadow, and one is accursed. Whatever that means. Ishmael the Cursed. I don't know about him. I don't know what he does. Yay. I did it. I've done the things that I had to do now. Oh boy. I want materials because I'm lacking gem fragments and I do need those clothing wards and the prisms. Open up one of these. Whoa! I'll open up one. And I got a brand new helm that I've never had before that's from this new season. A new seasonal unique item. The Crown of Lucian. Every time I use a skill with a resource cost, I gain 10% increased damage and resource cost is increased by 30% for 4 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. What? That's weird. The Prince of Hatred, fair as maggots over carrion. He claims no throne, crafts no realms, reigning over only a blackened, bitter heart. Some legends name him banished, while others dread his return. Lucian, the Prince of Hatred. I'll keep that one. Hilarious. And then, money. Do it again. Wasn't that awesome? I think pretty soon, if not now, I'm able to do tier 3. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to knock out all these tier 2s. Again. That was a pretty good one. That might have been my best one yet. Meaning the most ether harvested. Before my record was 200 something. That was also 200 something. Where I had 195 before even hitting the boss fight. There we go. Wave 1. There we go. Let me go real fast like. All the way through the group. Hurry up. Over here. 20 seconds. Again, 15 seconds. Over here. Got the mass destroyed. Two seconds. And that's it. Awesome. Now they are dropping a bunch of gold in the process, so that's cool. Right, soul spires empower enemies but pull them inwards to make it easier. And right over here. Gotta pull them inwards. Oh, I do have an ash I need to spend. Hurry up. There it is. That's it. He spawned. There it is. Good stuff, good stuff. Push. 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 More. My attack power is 135,000. That was a good one. Roughly. Right now, let's go check it out. Seasons of blessing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Free. What are you doing? Why is it so slow? Stupid. Okay, what do we got? That thing. Free. Life. Okay, what's this? Kick the dirt. In slow motion. Hey, a mountain trophy. A sun lantern. And the well of despair. 2 more ashes. Whoa, a super cool green portal. Wow. And where am I? Well, I have to be level 85 and 87. Wow. I'm like ranking up super fast. So cool. Well, that's a really cool cosmetic preview. I like it. Oh, it requires the premium battle pass. Oh no. This is a cosmetic focus. Find the premium battle pass. And over here, we want additional mother's gifts, maybe. Or boost the chance to receive a legendary item from the spoils of Hell chest found while fighting infernal hordes. That's good. Boost the chance to receive an abyssal scroll. This one. Alright, loot chances has been increased. Awesome, so. Hellborn, Aether Fiends grant +1 Ether. Every wave will start with a mass right now. Back over here. Okay. We go through the whole creep super fast now. Yeah. Sweet. Right around the circle without stepping in the cold. Awesome. Over here. Got 10 seconds. There it is. Yeah. I'm pretty strong. Okay. Ether Lords will now spawn. Hey, this more. Every round's gonna start with 2 masses. Yeah. Yes. There it is. Not today. Why am I not moving? Maybe it was the Hellbinder. Quite possibly. Maybe. Deep. Up and over the competition. There it is. We got 14 seconds. This certainly makes a minute feel fast. Compared to doing events out there in the field. Yeah. 84. Enough. Okay. Ether Lords now spawn. Very cool. Yes. Move around. And the Ether Lords still spawn the Ether after the round's over. Whoa. And the Butcher. Let's go. 2 Ether Lords and a Butcher. There it is. 14 seconds. Come on. That one's done. 7 seconds. 5. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. I don't know about this Hellborn. I don't know if I can kill the Hellborn right now. Full spires require twice as many kills. I don't like that all that much. Let's make the elites explode. Or let's make the Ether Fiends explode. Yeah. Sweet. Yay. And that's good. More. Yes. Way over here. I'm doing too much of a good job. What's going on here? Too much of a good job. Oh yeah. Shall you? Boss fight time. Yes, I will. I probably have a bunch of Paragon points right now. I want to spread the love. The cruel, I don't know what that means. Maffer the cruel, Gelb the flame, and Bram the maelstrom. Let me hop around the room. Let me hop around. Let me jump up to get down. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I did it. Alright. 3 of those. Got a prism. Very nice. One more of those. Some of this. Oh yes. That is right. Can you imagine? Mm-hmm. You go in the box. Time to do it again. Wow. Until I'm out. You know? I want to run out of this stuff. Okay, again. Here 2. Go! And I probably have a bunch of points. Boom. Damage while berserking. Awesome! Oh yes. Okay, so damage while one-handed. Critical strike against bleeding enemies. More damage to bleeding. Physical damage reduction. Cleaver. Crusher. Mace. Exploit. More damage to vulnerable enemies. Executioner. Full arm. Overpower damage. Bleeding damage. Damage while berserking. Do that. And after casting a shout skill, the active cooldown of every other non-shout skill reduced. Let's do that one. Maybe. Healing thorns. Go stiff. Skills that swap to a different weapon deal more damage. So every time that I use my, in theory, death blow, it should deal more damage. Do that. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit, you know, whatever. That, or actually, there's this... I like the whole bonus to rare nodes situation. Magic nodes. Magic versus rare. Does magic count for everything? Nope. Magic is magic. Rare is rare. Hold on. Rare. Dealing thorns damage to enemy increases all damage it takes up from me to a certain point. Let's do this one. There it is. It's going to require willpower. Yep. Because I want to increase the effectiveness of... nothing. Apparently, because we don't even have access to that node without upgrading this glyph. That won't happen for a while. Let's go work on... Territorial for more damage to close targets. Or... I'll do the whole swapping weapons thing. Yep, 6.4% more damage while swapping weapons. Yeah. And in theory, my Lunging Strike is dual wield. My Whirlwind is the two-handed sword. And my Death Blow is my... should be the hammer. Yep. And... I'm gonna have this be the hammer as well. Yep. Yep. Oh, wait. The damage is based... Well, clearly the damage itself is based upon the weapon that's used. Unfortunate. Maybe I can do this. 136. 85. Let's do this. Boom. I know it's going to be weird, but let's see what happens. I won't even be using the hammer. Maybe. I can make my leap beat a hammer. Oh my gosh. I can make the leap beat a hammer. Because it's not really meant to do damage. You know? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, so I'll have the leap beat a hammer. And the charge beat a hammer. Not really meant to hurt him. Sort of. Twice as much damage, it's crazy. Fine. Like that. Until we get a better hammer. There it is. Not today. Come on. Come on. These soul spires are sort of annoying. These soul spires are sort of annoying. And over here, it's a soul spire. Yes. The Desecrator. Okay, that's all done. First wave. Alright. Oh wait. Yep. I love that the modifier that makes the enemies spawn the events faster. It makes them harder. Okay. Fresh meat. Maybe. Yes. 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 Come on now. Yes. Shazam, Shazam, Shazam. Tier 65. So I have 4 million gold. Full spires pull enemies inwards. Okay. Go for the mass over here. Wow. Way over here. It should be good enough. Got 19 seconds here. Yeah. All done. 8 seconds. Good. Okay, that's done. Alright. Aether Lords now spawn. They grant +3. Yes, sir. Go, 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 go. In. Forward over there. Whoa. Beep. And Shazam. Another kill. Another kill. Beautiful. Okay, so now. Oh boy. Aether Lords. Okay, massive spawn an extra Aether Lord. Yeah. Cool, so now they're going to provide what? 4? Gather your ether. Right over here. As it should be. It's all good. Over here, spawn the dude. Got 19 seconds. Wow. Oh, I hate walls. I hate them. Why are the walls still here? That's insane. Why are the walls still there? Phew. There it goes. My leap was on cooldown. That's a lot of everything. Okay, so full spires, brain health, grant 2 ether. I'm gonna save my leap now for navigating across the flim flam. Obviously. There it is. What the heck are you? You were a weird one. That's cute. More. More. Listen. I'm getting a lot of these gifts. Yay. 3 more points, huh? Bam, bam. Wait. Bam, bam. Yeah. Damage reduction from close enemies. Uh-oh. That's right. One, two, three, four, five. There it is. Got him. 10 times. I'm trying to go for a new hammer. Okay. Over here. Forgotten soul. I want to get another scattered prism here. Nope. Nope. And the gold. Mm-hmm. Right there. Do it again. Okay. Right now. Yeah. Okay. Boom. I have one more after this. Wow. What's going on now? Yay. Over here. Over here. Perfect. 1 second remaining. Hey, I'm now 85. What that means, right? Okay, so damage reduction from close enemies, yeah. And dexterity, sure. Over here. More ashes. More mother's gifts. Soul splatters pull enemies inwards. I'm gonna spend it on resources. Maybe. It is. Wow. Dude. Yeah. Okay, Ether Fiends grant +1 ether. .com. Beautiful. Get them all riled up. I want these red dots to be gone. see. Yes. Get the slave foes near the thing. Now it's done. Over here again, 18 seconds. Be good. Back across. There. Over here, 10 seconds. Amazing. Ether Fiend. And we're at 50. All done. Okay. I love this one. Normal monster damage. The Exalted Horde increased the damage of the normal monsters, but increased the rate of these events spawning. Makes for a whole lot of flim-flam going on like this. I need that new hammer. Wow. Sweet. And then did they vampires? Burning Rain. Normal monster damage is increased. Spawn rate is increased. In the wave 5. Oh boy. That's the entire Fell Council speaking. $86. It is, whatever. 50, 16 seconds. Yeah. Yes, sir. Beautiful, I did it. I have done it. Awesome. Four fragments enough. Alright. I'll now spawn the butcher. The butcher should appear. He's worth 25 ether. There he is. He's gonna pull me out, isn't he? Yep. Go back across the burning butcher. Oh no. There he goes. There's just so much stuff going on over here. Over here. There goes the time. Very productive. Oh yeah. I'm at 5 million gold. I am. One, two, three, four. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. Yes. Right there. Right there. And boom. Yeah, my attack power is getting pretty high there. Wow. Yep. And over here. Whoa, a 2-star flim flam thing. But I don't like Axer. But I'll keep it for later, okay? And gold. Okay, we have one more to do. One more. One more. Yes, I do. Wait, tier 3. Uh-oh. I guess this is a good way to end it. I haven't even done a tier 3 yet. Whoa. Am I ready? Maybe. I am level 85 right now. 86. Have I graduated? I just gotta try a little bit harder. Gotta kill them within the ring here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm not ready then. I said I'm not ready. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. That's the first time I died in this thing. Yep. What the heck? Alright. Good. Okay. Well, the boss fight's going to be kind of hard then, huh? Yeah, I'm not quite ready for the next tier. The occasional one-shot situation. Yes, sir. I'll just be kind of careful. See? 13 seconds. Right over here. Bomb the dude. Keep on hopping around. Don't let him hit me. Alright. All fire rains upon me. There's... Uh-oh. Watch out for the hellfire. I think I do have life on kill. Can't let these guys hit me. Okay. Right over here. Wow. That thing is really painful. Whatever that thing's about. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. The occasional massive damage being thrown at me. Alright. Awesome. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna pull them in. It's gonna empower them. The soul spires. Yeah. Oh. Let me get way over here. Keep on dodging around here. Oh boy. Okay. Well, man. What is going on here? Whew. Oh, the enemies. You can get it. Loot damage is increased. Uh-oh. Okay, through an extra mass spawning. But now it hurts. Yeah. There's a soul spire. Uh-oh. Be fine. Whoa, boy. Oh, no. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, they are empowered, aren't they? Whoa, boy. As a reminder, I accidentally hit tier 3 instead of tier 2. This is sort of an experiment. The enemies are level 100, I'm level 87. Oh boy. Okay. One more wave. Increase the etheric mass damage. Uh-oh. I might not make it. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Chop chop. Right there. Wow. Whoa. Crazy. Woo! That saved my life right there. That leap. Thank you. That fear actually saved me too. Alright, I did it. Oh boy, can I survive the boss fight? I don't even know. All judgment shall be delivered. Wow. Check that out. Life per second. Life per second. Damage while berserking. Damage to elites. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Even more than before. And let me check this out over here. 26. Maximum of 30. Alright, we're getting there. That's my goal. Here we go, it's gonna be hard. Come on. Come on. Keep on moving, keep on moving. Yep. Over there, right behind you. Not today. Balance. Good stuff, he's almost dead. Good, 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 good. Keep on moving. We have all these fireballs being thrown at us. And so forth. Okay, almost. Alright. There you go. And we got it. Yay! That was a tier 3. Go for loot. Ooh, see? Gloves. Oh. The Endurant Faith. I think this is new. Despite the light's blessing, countless knights penitent were hewn apart by the infernal hordes. Remnants of their steel lie scattered through the hells, riddling lights in the chaos. This is just some random dude's glove. And you would be damaged for at least 40% of your maximum life at once. It is distributed over the next 2 seconds and reduced by 10%. Sure. Sure. How dare you? Here we go. Destroyed. That was good. Oh no! Oh, there's an extra box there. Well, lesson learned. This was an empowered version with the extra special box with a guaranteed greater affix line. That's okay. Now we're good to go. Let's head back into Zarbin's At. That was a good run. That was a real good run. Did a bunch back to back, like 4. And leveled up a bunch of times. And accidentally did a tier 3 at the end there. Now I gotta balance myself out. I have to do some nightmare dungeons, you know, to level up my glyphs.
The forge is ready for whatever.
Money.
Hail to you, traveler. A fine addition to my inventory.
So many pennies. Okay, are we good? Yes. So... All good? We're here. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 2, 2, 2, 2, and that's it. Can't believe it. Alright, we have to work on these 2s as well. Yep, and... we go check out this incense. Now, I want to hammer out a bunch of dungeons. Nightmare dungeons, that is.
First Carlo, now Leah. There's
Potions, elixirs, brews. Have a look.
Chance to dodge. Good old dodge chance, McGee. Yep. Okay, so now, what do we have for dungeons? Tier 21, tier 22. I need to do a much higher level one, huh? Let's go try to make a new vigil. I have to make one that's much higher level. Well, hey, my exact level. Let's do it. And I'll do some nice clearance. Yo.
good business and for
Good business. Mashif has wares. Go check out the shop. There's cool stuff all the time.
Greetings, traveler. Behold the marvelous
Well
things
met.
I have to offer. Traveler, let us continue. You see,
Wow. Pointy. So pointy. Wow. That tattoo's pretty cool. Yes. Oh, it's blackface. Oh.
that's a bold choice.
I'll take a screenshot of this. One more.